Hi, welcome again to Chapter 3 of Volume 3, RWBY. For some reason my brain just stopped there because I saw 3 and 3. Anyhow, I'm recording this right after Chapter 2. And if you didn't watch Chapter 2 with us, Chapter 2 had the couple of fights, well, 2 fights exactly. Team Juniper against another team, and Team Sun, which is SSSN, with Sun and Neptune. Those 2 fights were great. I mean, nothing special, but they were great. We also got to see a new person, I think, which I think is Crow's uncle. I'm not sure really. And we're gonna probably see also someone related to Wason somehow. That's what we got teased last chapter. So maybe something in those realms. Not really sure though, but why am I talking? Let's just watch. And for that, of course, as usual, please consider subscribing. And yeah, I guess that's all. Please consider subscribing and support. That will support me and encourage me to do more of these. And to the chapter. بدي سمعت ليش. Okay. So we're just jumping into this episode, right?
Who is it? Who is she?
Yeah, that's what we wanna know. Winter.
Wait. Your sister?
Oh, yeah, I guess that. Her sister, right?
Winter, I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, your presence honors us.
Beacon, it's been a long time. The air
She
feels
seems sassy.
different.
I mean, it is fall, so yeah, it's probably colder.
So, what are you doing here?
Classified.
Oh, right. Well, how long are you staying?
Classified.
Of course.
She seems mean a bit.
Well, this is nice. I think.
You're going to love it here. I know you travel a lot, but so much of Beacon is different from Atlas. Vale, too. The government and school are completely separate. Can you believe it?
I'm more than familiar with how this kingdom handles its bureaucracy. That is not why I came.
Right.
She
sorry.
sounds mean.
Nor did I come here to watch my own blood fail so miserably in battle. But it appears I have no choice in the matter.
But
I mean, she's
Only a
winning.
novice would refer to that as a victory. I counted at least 3 strikes missed.
Oh, come on.
How have you been?
Oh, splendid. Thank you for asking. I'm actually in the very top ranking of our sparring class. The rest of my studies are going wonderfully, too.
Silence, you boob! I don't recall asking about your ranking. I asked how you've been. Are you eating properly? Have you taken up any hobbies? Are
Oh,
you
maybe
making
she
new
is so
friends?
Well, there's
she
room.
cares for her sisters. She's just
Boo.
too formal.
I see.
Just too formal,
So
I guess.
this is the leader you wrote of. How appropriately.
Underwhelming. I've read it in the subtitles.
Greetings,
Oh.
Ruby Rose. I wish to thank you for taking an interest in my sister.
She's really
Oh,
tall.
yes, of course. The honor is in my court.
I have business with the general and your headmaster. But
Well, she's not that tall. Just
why don't you
the
take
girls
a
are
look?
usually short. I've never noticed that. Yeah.
I wish to inspect them and make sure they are up to my personal standards.
Of course.
What
Just so
again?
you're aware, the bunk beds only look unstable.
Bunk?
The rooms.
I will reconvene with you both at a later juncture. At a juncture, yeah.
I'm gonna see music. Oh, whoa, what happened to the robots?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh yeah, it's that guy.
Ice Queen.
Halt!
Excuse me? Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Shh, 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 shh. Not you.
He's something, I guess.
You.
The crow, that's
Gaudy ship of yours in town. Guess you're here too.
I'm standing right before you.
So it would seem.
You realize you just destroyed Atlas military property.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I mistook this for some sort of sentient garbage.
I don't have time for your immature games.
crow. Yeah, I guess that.
You two
I
know
totally
each other?
saw it.
Jeez, you Atlas specialists think you're so special, don't you?
It's in the title.
Well, you know what you really are? A bunch of sellouts. Just like your boss.
I'm not sure what you think you're implying, but I've heard enough.
Oh, I heard too. I heard old Ironwood finally turned his back on Ozpin.
Ozpin?
Weiss, it's time for you to go.
What?
Listen to Big Sister, Weiss. She'll protect you. Just like Atlas is gonna protect all of us, huh?
If you won't hold your tongue, then I will gladly remove it for you.
Ooh.
All right, then. Come take it.
Whoa, she's fast. He's fast too. And he's not even breaking a sweat. That's one big sword. So what I saw in the opening wasn't really a sight, it was just this sword. Just it looked really big.
That crazy guy just started attacking my sister.
Oh no! Who would do such a bad? It's my uncle!
What?
Oh, well, she's happy to see him.
Respect, Winter.
Very fast, really fast. Mercury seems to be troubled, I guess. It's probably a problem having two powerful swordsmen like these. Right where Cinder is. Whoa! Seems powerful, too powerful. They're both fast, very strong too. I mean, they probably are. I mean, oh. We always heard about Crow. I thought I would see someone way wiser, I guess. He seems just like a drunk man. Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, he seems good at what he does. Is that a shotgun? Or does he have like shots and shot? Yeah. Whoa. No, she can split herself. That's cool. Bro. They're still going at it. God. Those are two master hunters. At it. Well, hunters. Tried to say hunters, but I said hunters was at it. So. They don't seem to do any damage. Oh, maybe they're closing on him too much? No, I'm not sure. Oh. Oh. Gears are shifting. What's happening? What's happening to the sword? Oh god, we almost saw it. Oh, he's gonna dodge that without... The Ironwood? And that's Penny behind him.
He started the altercation, sir.
That's actually not true. She attacked first.
Is that right?
True.
And
Yeah, the audience is at a wow, I guess. Me
what are
too.
you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing.
Now, everyone.
There is a sanction fight happening just around the corner at the Coliseum that I can assure you has better seats and popcorn.
Break it up, everyone. We will take care of this mess.
Let's go.
Interesting, really interesting. So maybe Crow is here because what happened with the Iron announcement. He doesn't like that Iron is have his robots and protection of people. Maybe.
Oh, it's so good to see you. Did you miss me? Did you miss me?
Nope.
A word, please.
We always heard about Crow. I really thought we were gonna see an old guy that is
Yeah, I did.
quite wise. But to be honest, Crow's personality at
Suddenly,
this
your
point.
recklessness makes sense.
You're just mad because he whooped butt.
That was a draw at
It's
best.
true. Now I would say Oscar had that. Oh, sorry, Crow. I meant Crow.
What were you thinking?
If you were one of my men, I would have you shot.
If I was one of your men, I'd shoot myself.
Well, I wouldn't condone his behavior. Retaliating like you did certainly didn't help the situation.
He was drunk.
He's always drunk.
Crow, why are you here?
You've been out of contact for weeks. You can't just go dark like that in the field.
I'm not one of your special operatives, Jimmy.
General.
Whatever. Sent me to
Jimmy,
get
his name
intel
is-
on our enemy, and I'm telling you, our enemy is here.
We know.
Oh, you know.
Oh, so they know.
Well, thank goodness I'm out there risking my life to keep you all informed.
Crow.
Communication's a two-way street, pal. You see this? That's the send button.
They had reason to assume you'd been compromised.
And I have reason to assume you don't need to be here. Seriously, who invited her?
Schnee will discuss this incident back on my ship.
But sir.
Winter, leave.
Yes, sir.
The sound of the clocks in the background. Nice detail. Emphasizes the intensity of the
Your
situation.
little infiltrator isn't just another pawn. They're the one responsible for Autumn's condition.
What?
Despite what the
Who's
world
Autumn?
thinks, we're not just teachers or generals or headmasters. The people in this room, the leaders of the other two academies, we're the ones that keep the world safe from the evils no one even knows about. It's why we meet behind closed doors, why we work in the shadows. So you tell me, James, when you brought your army to Vale, did you think you were being discreet, or did you just not give a damn?
Discreet wasn't working. I'm here because this is what was necessary.
You're here because Ozpin wanted you here. He made you a part of this inner circle and opened your eyes to the real fight that's in front of us.
And I am grateful.
Oh, well, you've got a real funny way of showing it.
The people of Vale needed someone to protect them. Someone who would act. When they look to the sky and see my fleet, they feel safe. And our enemies will feel our strength.
You think they're scared of your little ships? I've been out there and I've seen the things she's made, and let me tell you, they are.
So she,
And
they know it's
bring the
a she at least.
a guardian.
And they know she's close. She's right under their nose, actually.
Conflict.
And Mercury now knows. Mercury did see
A question in the
did
back.
see Winter and Crow fighting, so he'll definitely inform Cinder.
Size of our defenses. What is it we're expecting to fight?
Everybody's turning against Iron Man.
So then, what would you suggest?
That was I caught that. That was the queen pawn, the queen pawn symbol.
He used a scythe and smelled like my dad after a long day. It was him.
What do we do?
Crow, definitely.
Nothing. We stay the course. They have no idea who we are, so we have no reason to worry.
But
Besides,
Interesting.
the last of the heavy lifting is being taken care of, thanks to our clever little friend.
Yeah, so she probably heard all that?
It appears we have a new access point.
Anywhere good?
You could say.
How?
Go to your rooms. I'll prepare everything for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
Let's give the crowd a good fight.
Oh, she can. Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, so that team is in the fight. Yeah, but interesting. She could manipulate who's gonna be against each other. This could be a really good fight. Oh my god! I just realized who we're gonna have. It's Emerald and Mercury versus that girl with the minigun and that big guy with the sword. Oh god, that's the end of the episode. Oh crap. Oh god. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it right now, but it's gonna be a really good fight. Oh god. That seems interesting. Really interesting. Really interesting. Really interesting. So Cinder can. Interesting. So what we discovered is Cinder can now manipulate who's gonna fight who. Why is she trying to do that exactly? Maybe so she can get Mercury and Emerald or one of those to the 1v1 brackets maybe. Interesting. But what's I forgot. What's the winner's prize? Yeah. What's the prize of all this? Or just a show-off tournament? Sometimes they have that. They have certain schools have show-off tournaments just so they can show off the sports teams and stuff like that. I'm not really sure. They've never said that. But yeah, Crow isn't here because he apparently was probably informing them about Cinder and her plans or something like that. Don't know the details really. But yeah, I guess that's why his job. At least they know that. I mean, they seem to know that Cinder isn't there. But the problem is they don't know who is Cinder. I mean, I heard Crow say she, so maybe he knows it's a she. He just doesn't know who is this she. I mean, interesting. That is interesting. And he came here not just following Cinder, but he came here because of what Ironwood's doing. Because Ironwood's brought his whole fleet with him. But what's the problem exactly in that? Maybe because it's not as discreet. It's like informing their enemies of what power they have. So maybe their enemies will find their weak points. I'm just trying to work this out because there are certain things that I'm not really understanding. Maybe you can guys explain in the comments. Please try and explain stuff that I didn't notice in this episode because sometimes my brain just shuts down in the middle of a conversation between two characters and I don't hear half of it. So that is interesting to see. Like, there's certain motives that we don't see yet, certain plans. I mean, let's try and break down all this. So, first of all, we have Cinder planning for something. But for her plan to work, she infiltrated Beacon, right? Osmond lost the trust of the Council of Vale. So they had the protection of Vale to Ironwood, which Ironwood brought his whole fleet with him, robotic dudes. But that's not how they usually protect Vale. I mean, like Crow said, they usually do it discreet, right? But they don't like how Osmond bring his whole team with him. But yeah, I guess that's kind of all. So if I missed something, please say it in the comments and I guess subscribe and bye.